Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. In today's video, we've got a very exciting project pan update. This is my first update of the year. So we had the intro, we've had a month of use, and we have a really exciting update. But first, we have to talk about these earrings. So these are made from an Instagram shop called BaubleHaus, I believe is how you say it. And I'm going to have her shop linked down below, but she makes these cute dog earrings, and I asked her if she could make greyhounds because I have greyhounds, and she made my greyhounds. So we've got Henry over here and Perry over here, and I'm obsessed. I tried to go with like the periwinkle look, and my eyeshadow is super purple. We're gonna roll with it. I wanted to wear these earrings, so I love them. You guys, they're so cute. Oh, stinking cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, anyways, we have a very exciting update. So if you missed my intro, definitely go check that out before you watch this video. I'll have it linked in the eye down below. But I was a little bit ambitious by choosing 12 products for this rolling project pan. However, I did kind of balance it with some easier products and some more difficult products so that I could see some use. And I'm adding in some products, and none of them, except for maybe one, do I think I'll get done with in the next month. So yeah, we've got some products with the S that we're adding on. So let's just go ahead and go through the 12 products that I had. Let's start out with one I really don't have a ton of use on. This is the e.l.f. Gentle Peeling Exfoliant. So I added this in because honestly I just kind of want to use it up and get it out of my collection. I don't love this, and honestly it's not like that great of a product, I don't think. So I think moving forward I'm going to try and use it on my arms as well as my face. And that's kind of my favorite way to use up skincare products when I don't really like them on my face that much. So yeah, you're only supposed to use this 2 to 3 times a week. I probably only used it like 4 times total. So yeah, I don't even think I can draw a new line, unfortunately. Maybe like right below this line. So, you know, for the purpose of marking it, I'll put a line like literally right below it. But I honestly just didn't use this very much. So moving forward, I do think I'm going to try and use it on my arms and see if that helps any. But that was kind of a bummer. Another product that I didn't make too terribly good of progress in is this one from 4th grade. This is a Soak It Up Hyaluronic Mask. I actually have been enjoying this a little bit more recently, and I've probably used it about 6 times, but it's just honestly not my favorite. However, I lost my sense of smell, and so I can't smell it, but I know that it's not like my favorite smell ever. And so, you know, I'm gonna try and use it while I can't smell anything because I don't really love the smell of it. It doesn't give me a headache, actually. I just like think it smells kind of gross. But I actually did use it a lot this past week, and by a lot, I mean like 3 times. And I felt like when I rubbed it into my skin and let it actually sit there for a while, it felt really nice on the skin. So I'm excited to use this more. I don't think I'll have it used up by next month or anything, but I think I made some pretty steady progress in it. It's kind of hard to track, but I'll definitely take a picture of it after I get done filming this so we can compare it to last month. Okay, one of these products I actually just used up before I filmed this video, and this is the Dewy Eyed Illuminating Eye Serum. I started to use this very frequently when I put it in this project, and I was noticing that my eyes were kind of burning a little bit, so stopped using it on my eyes, and I used it up by using it on my arms as kind of like a moisturizer. So I use this as a serum, and then some days I would put lotion on top of this, and other days I would just use this. So yeah, I did actually go ahead and apply some for the day right before I filmed this, so I did go ahead and use this up. It kind of worked backwards, so it's an airless pump, and it went up, so I did use up most of the jar this past month. I would not repurchase this. I won it in a giveaway and it was nice, but the 6-month expiration is very, very true. I've had it for about 6 months or 7 months at this point, and it started to burn my eyes at 6 months. So I don't think I would repurchase that. A product, however, that I, number 1, really miss, and number 2, want to repurchase, like if I ever see it on sale, is this Moroccan Oil Night Body Serum. I love this. Unfortunately, I used it up in like a week. So the line was here right at the top, and I used this sucker up. I used it on my legs, and I loved this. It was so nourishing, and I would put this on either at night or in the morning, and then I would still feel it on my legs throughout the whole day, but it wasn't like a greasy feeling body oil or anything. It just felt moisturized and it didn't feel like greasy. Like sometimes I feel like lotion feels a little bit greasy. It didn't feel oily. It just felt soft and nourished. But it's so expensive. Like the full size of this, I want to say is like $60, and that's a lot of money. So I'm not sure if I will repurchase it. Maybe if it's on a really good sale or something, like half off. But I really loved this, and honestly, I really miss it a lot. But that's one that we used up, and I'm excited to roll something else in its place. So that's 2 so far that we've used up. Next up is one we had some pretty steady progress on, but we didn't finish it up. This is the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist. And like I said, we did have some steady progress here. I thought we would have had a little bit more, maybe like 2 here, but I think that that's pretty good. So I'm going to try and use this up in the next few months. I'll continue to focus on it. I really do enjoy the setting spray. I used it today, but it's not my favorite, and I honestly really prefer the Colourpop one. So I'm going to keep trying to use this one up. Also, like I mentioned, I did lose my sense of smell. So I'm just really stopped up right now. So I'm sorry if I sound like that, but I haven't been able to film in a week, and I am running out of videos to be able to post. So bear with me for my nasally voice. I'm very sorry about that. We've got another e.l.f. product, and this is another one that I think I've made a lot of progress on. I remember taking the picture of this last month, and I think that the pan was a lot smaller than this. So this is the e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. This is a really good powder, but you guys might know that I was a little disappointed that I hit pan on this within like 2 weeks or something of having it, and that's just not a very good value. The packaging is also super cheap. Luckily, knock on wood, it hasn't broken yet, but that was just a little disappointing. However, the product itself is really good. So yeah, I really like this, but I would like to go ahead and move it on out of my collection so I can try a different pressed powder. Okay, let's do an update that probably is no surprise, but I finished up this lip liner. This is the NYX Nude Suede Shoes. I cannot sharpen it anymore, so I'm calling it done. This was probably a given that I was going to finish it up because it was honestly really small, and I finished it up within like 2 weeks of this project. But I love this lip liner. I think it's so pretty. I'm not going to be repurchasing it right now because I am on a replacement only low buy, and I do have a couple pinkish toned lip liners, so I'm going to see if I end up thinking this one's unique enough to repurchase. But for now, I'm going to focus on my other lip liners. A product that I didn't get a ton of use on, and I don't even think I can draw a new line. This is the Bare Minerals Original Loose Powder Foundation. I only used this about 6 times, maybe 5 times. Yeah, probably 5 times. I didn't wear makeup the last week either, so I'm kind of behind. Yeah, I can't even draw a new line here. It's exactly the same, but I've been really enjoying using this. A little bit goes a long way, so it's going to take a little while to work my way through, but I'm excited to focus on it more in February. And the reason I didn't wear it very much is because I was really focusing on the Misha BB cream, and I'm so happy to say that I did finish this up. So this one is totally empty. I already miss it, and I'm probably going to replace it with the Purito BB cream because Purito is cruelty-free. However, this is such a good BB cream. Like I said, I already miss it. I think it's amazing. I love it so much, and I already want it back in my collection. Okay, next up is a product that I don't have a ton of progress in, and it's the Hourglass Mood Exposure Blush. I don't know how much progress we're actually going to be able to see between the 2 of these photos, like this one and last month, but I have been using this like almost every single day except for the last week, and I think I'm starting to see like a tiny bit of progress. There's a few more cracks in it, but I don't really know how deep the pan is. I feel like there's a ton of product in here. Next up is one that, again, I've had some pretty good progress with, but I've not used it up. So this is the NYX Gilded Taupe Eyeliner, and to compare it to where we were at the beginning of the month, this is how much we have used up of it. I feel like that's pretty decent progress. This is a product where I use it a lot on my waterline, but you don't have to sharpen it in between every single use, so the usage is a little bit slower. Also, I forgot to show you. So here's the progress of the Nude Suede Shoes. You can see I did use up a good bit of it in order to finish it up, but yeah, it was pretty short to begin with. But again, I'll keep working on the Gilded Taupe eyeliner. And then the last product is the Rare Beauty mini lipstick in the shade Thankful, and it is empty. Here's that. It's not the best image, but yeah, we did go ahead and use this up. I'm really glad to not have this in my collection anymore, to be honest with you. There is some product in here I could dig out, but it's totally flat and I can't get any more out without digging it out. And honestly, I don't like this lipstick, so I don't want to dig it out. I kind of forced myself to use this. I reapplied it multiple times throughout the day, just wanted to use it up, and so I did. But honestly, the formula, like, it had the potential to be a really pretty lipstick, but I don't like the taste of it, and I felt like it looked just weird around my lip lines for some reason, even though it was like a more neutral lipstick. So it seemed a little bit high maintenance in that regard, and I'm just like, I'm glad to not have it in my collection anymore. Those are all the updates for the products that we had. So we've got 5 empties, and we're going to replace all of them with other products. So they're not going to be like a one-to-one sort of thing, but I will go ahead and just say, like, for this one, I'm replacing it with this one. So first up is the Misha BB cream, and even though this is a foundation, I'm going to be replacing it with a primer. This is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. I've mentioned this before, but the packaging on mine is broken, so I have to like pump it and also squeeze the heck out of the packaging for any product to come out, and it's just kind of annoying. So I would like to challenge myself to use this up, and if I do use it up, then I can repurchase the same product in its place. I will hopefully get one that doesn't have a broken pump if that's the case. But I'm kind of getting worried that they're discontinuing this, so I would like to try and use it up as soon as possible because I do really like the formula, and I would really like to try one out that doesn't have a broken pump. So next up, we've got the skincare product. This was the eye serum, and I'm actually going to be replacing it with another skincare product. This is the Beach Shield from Crave, and if you guys didn't know, they had a little bit of controversy, well, a lot of controversy. They found out that their manufacturer actually was not providing the level of SPF that was labeled on the packaging, but I did see a statement from the founder or whatever of Crave Beauty, and she stated that you should not be concerned if this is what you were using. It doesn't have as much as it said it does, which is SPF 50. It was PA and then 4 pluses, so I think that's the equivalent of SPF 50, but let me just put it out there. I have not been that good at wearing my SPF lately. I know, don't tell me about it, but I feel confident this at least has SPF 15. I don't spend a lot of time outside. It's also cold outside, so it's not as bright as the summer sun. So I want to challenge myself to use this up because I need to remember to wear sunscreen, and I have it, so I want to use it even if it's not SPF 50. What she was saying, I believe, was just to, it's not like you weren't getting any skincare protection, but that, of course, she felt awful that it wasn't what it was advertised as. But based on my own research and my own personal beliefs and what I'm okay with is if it's SPF 15 or 30 or whatever, I'm okay with using it, especially during the winter, because I've gotten in such a bad habit of wearing my SPF anyways that anything is better than nothing. So I'm just going to challenge myself to use this. So right now this product is, let's see, so this is where the product is right now. I've still got a ton left of it, but honestly this is my favorite SPF ever. I hope that they come out with it again and it actually has SPF that they want it to. But yeah, I would actually just like to work my way through the product that I already had. In replacement of the last skincare item that I had, this was the Moroccan Oil Body Serum. I'm going to replace it with this toner from The Ordinary. I want to use this up. Honestly, I don't love it that much. I love a toner that I have from Remedy Herbs that I would much rather use compared to this one. I just really like the natural ingredients in that one, but I already own this, and so I would like to work my way through it. I've got a ton of this left, so it probably is going to take me a while, but I figured let's just add it in. It's the beginning of the year, so we've got time to work on it. The only one-for-one swap I'm doing here is in replacement of the Rare Beauty lipstick, I am adding in the Tarte Quench Lip Rescue. I love this product so much. I honestly have been focusing on it ever since the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, because I finished the Rare Beauty one up pretty quickly and I just really love this one a lot. So I wanted to add it in. It's super nourishing, and so with my really dry lips in the winter anyways, this is a good time to add it in. But this is one that I will actually miss when it's gone because I think it's so good, and I'll probably end up picking up one of these, maybe in a different color for my birthday or something, but I will be sad to not have this in my collection, but I just want to enjoy it more. The last product we're switching out is that lip liner from NYX, and I'm going to switch it out for an eyeshadow primer. So this is the matte eye primer in the shade Nude from Ulta Beauty. I got this as a little sample, and I've honestly been really loving it. I don't love the squeezy tube. I wish it had a doe foot. That's just a personal preference. I really like a doe foot eye primer, but I would really like to challenge myself to use this up because I got the CoverGirl lid lock up and I just don't really like it that much, but I've been loving this little sample, so I want to see how long it would realistically last just for like some future reference. So yeah, that's going to be the last product that I add in to use up. But that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed my first Project Pan update. Let me know down below what product you were the most surprised that I used up. I don't know. I'm really proud of myself for that Misha BB cream. I think that'll be my answer there. But yeah, with that being said, that's going to be it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.